Greetings and welcome back to Smartwatch Ticks. It's an exciting day today. We're doing another unboxing, and one thing I gotta say about today's watch, you can stick it in your ear. That's right, you can. That's its design. It is an actual removable module that leaves a wristband behind that you can use as a watch and an earpiece. Let's get into it. In the bottom, we have a place to cut in, and it looks like we've got a QR code for an app. I don't know if you can scan that. No, it's under the plastic. Let's hope it's in the brochure inside. Okay, yeah, let's get in here. Oh, you know what? Before we actually open the stock box, let me tell you about it. Comes to us from Banggood. Yes, indeed. It's called the XANES? Okay, the XANES L7. It's a touchscreen device with pedometer, heart rate monitor, all of that built into it, and a Bluetooth headset. Spec-wise, the L7 has a 0.87-inch touchscreen, an 80 milliamp hour battery. It's using USB 3.0, so if you see some battery drain on your phone, it might be because this isn't up to the higher level of 4.0 and higher, which kind of cuts in and out when you need it. USB 3 is usually on all the time, from what I recall. You get tech guys can correct me if I'm wrong on that. And here's the main functions, which we'll be looking at that. It says it does caller ID display and voice dialing. That should be fun. All right, those are the features. And here is the device. Now we'll zen with this box and hopefully it'll slide out. There, I zipped ahead of it. And, whoa, odd looking little thing. Here we go. Got a plastic cover on it. Whoa. Okay, Girl Scout cookie. What do you think it looks like? A little pile of obsidian. Yes, black obsidian. Wow, this is very unusual. Wow, very nice band, I gotta tell you that. It's a soft band. At least I can talk about the band, right? What the heck is this thing? Yeah, okay. Maybe if I put it on, it'll make more sense. Is this the on thing, like that? Wow, this is weird. Can you see yourself going to school with this thing on? Yeah, how about applying for a job on the Supreme Court? Would that work? I don't even know how you get it out of here. It's an oyster. That's what it is. I'm going to have to read the manual. All right, let's leave it alone, and hopefully there's a manual in here. This is the weirdest watch I've ever seen. There's a charging dock, but you got to get it out to get it in the dock, don't you? Or can it charge like that? No? Oh, look at that. Yeah, the pins are way up in there. Huh. I'll be darned. It snaps in. The heck with the manual. Go away. Wow. Wouldn't it be great? You could hold it up to your ear that way. You don't even need to stick it in your ear. USB connector, solid connection. And now it's in there. How do I get it out? I'm going to read the manual, folks. Here it is, in Chinese for sure. Let's hope English. Okay, all right. Well, it looks like it's lifting up that way. Wait, that's still Chinese. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we are in deep debt, yeah. I don't have an English manual, but I do see that it's H-band is the Tethering App. That's good news because we can download that from the Google Play Store or from the show notes down below. I'll have a link for it for you there. Best I can do is we can go pictorially through here so you can see what it looks like. You probably can't read it unless you run it through Google Translator, but you should be able to figure things out from the icons. You can see step count and sleep time and heart rate and all those little icons. Okay. Phone call information. Wow, we've got another one of these Chinese only things, I think. Oh, look, it's going to do Bluetooth. It's going to do heart rate, yeah. Telling you to keep it still and at your heart level to do it properly. All right. But nowhere can I read, I could just stop the sentence there. Nowhere can I read about how you take it out of here. So I'm going to figure that out, and I'll be right back to show you. All right, I've tried it every way I can figure, and the best I got was you stick your thumb down underneath the band on the bottom, opposite the here, and you press hard, and you can click it up, and it'll come up like that. Or you can pop on this thing and shoot out the whole module, which really isn't what you want to do. Okay. Or when it's all put together and it's on your arm, so you're not really going to be able to push up on that thing, if you grab right underneath the lip here, now pretend it's on your arm, nice and tight, so you've got some leverage. You're going to grip here. Whoa, did you see that? I just touched it and it came out. Really? Let's try that again. Abracadabra. Killazam. Yeah, you can pry it up and get it out. There's a little lip right here. You want to see it work. Done already, right? Okay, I'm going to charge it up and then we'll see what. Wow, look at that. That is the oddest thing I've ever seen. All right, I'll be right back. Well, here it is in all of its glory. Look at that thing. Yeah, I'm sure if anybody looks at your arm with this on, they're going to wonder if you're an alien or something. It's an odd-shaped watch, but it's functional, and it's got basic time in AM and PM mode right here. You can see Bluetooth is on and some other information. You've got basic step count and distance traveled and calories burned and your last night's sleep time if you sleep with this thing. It will sit here and do your heart rate with that sensor that's reaching through the hole in the bottom. This is the headphone feature. The X means it's not active, and I wasn't fast enough. Got to keep going, not talking, and then power off for the band. Then it comes back to time. There's only the one display as far as I can tell, and none of these other things activate if you press and hold them like that. However, I do want to tell you about press and hold. See, even the heart rate is just active, but it will stay on that screen until it gets your heartbeat. When you eject it out of here, it goes into the other mode, and this is a Bluetooth headset mode. And, you ready for this? You stick it in your ear. By the way, it's comfortable. It is. When you stick it in your ear, this thing kind of hangs down like a black teardrop. But it feels comfortable, it's active, and if you press, like here's the little edge here, when it's in your ear, you press and hold like that, you hold it for about 5 seconds or so, and you hear a beep beep, and you're in the OK trigger word for Google. And you'll be able to ask anything. You can say dial and somebody in your telephone directory, and it will. You can ask what time it is on the moon, and it'll give you that. All the things that you would normally use your OK trigger for, it'll do it right here. And I presume it does it for Siri as well, all in this tiny little package. It's really, really cool. Very functional. In terms of now the data that's collected, it tethers to the app H-band. We mentioned that. And what were we at with step count here? Somewhere. There we go. 1292. If I open H-band, there you go. It's live and running right now in real time with that information. You have yesterday, 2 days ago. Here's the time during the day that I accumulated those steps. Here's the chart for sleep time, which I don't have, but if I did, it would be there. I'm getting a real-time heart rate off of this. Now that's pretty awesome. You've got this earphone thing you can stick in your ear to answer or even make phone calls. In the meantime, it doubles as a real-time heart rate monitor and tells you the last time you took your heart rate. Or, of course, you can do it manually, too. And you have this little thing here that can do a fatigue test. And when you tap that, it's going to go through in the dark. You don't even see it on the device. You see it counting percentage there. It's either brewing a cup of coffee, drinking a cup of coffee, pumping me up with a cup of coffee. All right, I'll skip ahead for you to the end. And we're just about there. Boom! The measured fatigue rating. Uh-oh, severe fatigue. Whether to save? Sure, save it. You may not be able to concentrate, particularly tired. Usually pay more attention to rest, drink plenty of water, keep a good mood. And that has now been entered here in the record for what happens to me when I'm doing one of these videos. Interesting. Have not seen this before. I can't even begin to tell you how it's doing it. I would imagine it's using the heart rate diode thing to calculate fatigue. Here again is where you would actually do a one-time heart rate test. And that's all here in the basic page of the app. When you go to running now, you can actually begin a run with GPS in your phone. So you have this on, you have this with you, and you can get your GPS from here and your heart rate from here and basically do a whole running kind of thing. And then overall settings where you can change your default or style, which I didn't see any change when I selected those. You can change metric or imperial for your display. Oh, we got more stuff up here at the top. Okay, I'm not logged in. You can actually go in without creating an account and logging in, but you're not going to be able to save your stuff to the cloud. So I'm just logged in as Android. This is the device that's tethered, and these are the settings that you can put on here. Wow, I didn't even realize this. I've got heart rate alarm available on this. Well, it's in the app. I can't really tell you if it actually is going to happen with the device itself. It does vibrate for different things, and perhaps it would do that. You can do message notifications and alarms. Tells you your battery level and what you're tethered to here. You can do the turn your wrist to turn on the time, which it says is on. And it doesn't seem to be working right now. Again, these may or may not work for each of the devices because this is a universal app. You can pair the device. You can switch settings, wear detection, heart rate, automatic monitoring, finding your cell phone, a stopwatch function. All these different things are available in the app. A brightness adjustment, it's set for automatic, or you can turn it off and increase it, decrease it. Does it work? Yeah, it does. Look at that. You see it getting a little bit brighter, a little bit dimmer. Or you can set it for automatic. That'll dim and brighten based on the background outside lighting, which may or may not have the sensor in here as well. So my suggestion is leave this all the way bright because it's kind of dim to begin with if you want to see it outside for sure. You can take a photo if you've got that all set up. You have a countdown timer. Okay, reset the password and so forth. And if there's a firmware update, it will be here. And it says this is the latest version, so no need to update. But it does mean that you can get push notification for updates. That's all in the band. You can set your parameters there. We've been through all of that stuff. And you can third-party link to WeRun. Now, it looks like WeRun is part of WeChat. I'm not familiar with it, but it allows you to share stuff with friends. So you have to bind to the device, then disconnect it, then open WeChat, run WeRun, blah, 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 and follow all these instructions, and you can basically get yourself connected, I guess, to WeRun from the unit. And that's pretty much it for settings, for running, and for your overall data collection with the unit. Very interesting. It's grabbed me. I like it, and I don't. The design is unique. I got to get used to that, but it really is nice to be able to stick in your ear, press and hold, and activate your voice assistant on your phone to get it to do whatever you'd like to do, just like you could with a regular Bluetooth headset. I have not found a way to raise or lower the volume or change forward and backward with songs or any of that stuff. It's just a audio piece extension from your phone. You'd still need to grab your phone to do any of the things that you'd need to do. But it really is sweet for receiving and making phone calls. And when you're done with the phone call, you just snap it in, right? put it in there, snap it down, and it hangs up. Yep, so you can get yours from Banggood. We've got a buying coupon for you in the show notes down below to pick up one of these interesting L7s. Definitely will attract attention and get people talking about it, whether it's in your ear, on your arm, or up your nose. It's going to call attention if that's what you want. It is a unique little thing. It's the more you use it, the more it grows on you. You can carry it in your pocket, but of course it's already going to be disconnected, so that kind of makes it awkward for making phone calls and such. But yeah, however you want to use it, it's available for you. And we're going to be doing a holiday gift guide review of all different categories of watches. And one category is going to include these Bluetooth headset smartwatch devices. And I can already tell you this one, having looked at all the others we've looked at so far, is bubbling up there to be one of the top 3 on the list. So it's worthy of serious consideration, especially because of that press and hold to activate the voice assistant and make phone calls directly from the unit without even having to pull out the phone. Really sweet. Okay, we'll see you again soon.